What's up, guys? Welcome back. I was digging into some Albert King today, and especially a song called Blues Power, the live version. You can find it on YouTube, and I'll put the link down below. But there's a really cool breakdown in there. It's classic. It's been done by so many people. But just hearing Albert go through that breakdown and the power he puts behind it, you usually see the front man give the big... And then it's on from there. You know, Albert does his thing and puts his glorious work on it. We've heard it through guys like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, Jimi Hendrix. Joe Walsh is a huge Albert King fan as well, but that classic, huge, multi-string bend where you hear... That's classic Albert King, though. So you hear multiple strings being bent there. And Albert was, you know, also unique because he played guitar left-handed strung upside down, much like Eric Gales, Otis Rush, Doyle Bramhall, Bobby Womack, you know, the list goes on and on. I have a benefit to that is they're pulling down on the string where we're pushing up, you know, so they can pull with all their strength. And that's where I feel like you get that kind of different tone and that different sound, which, you know, kills me every time I hear it, no matter how many times I listen to it. But we're going to get into it. Alright, so for the sake of the video, I'm tuned to E flat, but we're going to play in G. So for you standard guys, you'd be playing it in F sharp. But like I said, I'm in E flat, so here we go. Measure, you know, on the 1 you get... Stop. Part of that is the timing of the band and how they're thumping that 1 in there, but when that 1 hits, it's... And you know, I'm taking my own liberties on this, but I like to make that half bend and kind of leave a little dissonance there, you know? So I'll give you a run through of those stops and the licks. That first stop will hit with a stab on the 8th fret of the B string. And then you're going to bring the high E string up a whole tone. So you're up with the high E on the 8. Back down. Go over to the 6. Onto the 8 of the B, back to the 6. So the second one I like to do is... You know, and Albert would do it... So that first one was a half. The second one is a big full one. And you get that kind of, that real build up, you know. last stop where he does that multi-string bend, you still go to your 8th fret on the B string. As you rake the strings, bend the E up. But when you're bending the high E up, you want to grab the B and G as well. And you're going to rake all of those 3 strings. So that's the first part. After that multi-string bend is done, you're going to come over to the 6th fret on the high E string. Slow bend up. A little more. Then grab the 7th fret. You can come out of that as many ways as you want. You know, you can do... So let's go over everything one more time. You have the walk up right on the 1, the... Like I said, we took that from G, so when the band's going... and you're basically, you have your liberty in that box, and you know, Albert's zone, play all over it, you know. So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of Albert King, short little lesson, kind of my own way. You know, don't forget, this is my own interpretation. It's not perfect. It's not by the book. It's not exactly how Albert would have done it. And just as I'm doing the video now, I'm realizing that I had a perfectly great flying V I could have done the video on, but I just try to put up some content for you guys, a quick little video. I'm going to try to do 2 short videos and 1 long video each week. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's Sunday. It's Easter, Passover. You know, I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Use the 59 strap, my deluxe reverb with a microphonic preamp tube. I got to go fix that. Hope everybody has a great one. Thanks.